Welcome back to Doing the Dishes, everybody, my segment on YouTube in which I challenge myself not to get into any kind of trouble from the federal government for breaking child labor laws in the kitchen. Wait a second, no. No, this is the one where I do a dish from every country in the world. Today we're going to be making Langouste à la Vanille from a country called Comoros. I'm going to hand it over to Jace to take a look at the ingredients.
What you're going to need is lobster, vanilla beans, salt and pepper, chardonnay, vinegar, olive oil, spinach, butter, clover sprouts, and shallots.
First things first, we'll go ahead and start off by picking the stems out of the million spinach leaves that we have here. But good thing for you, you don't have to sit around for the full half hour. I sped it up so you only have to waste about 20 to 30 seconds of your life watching it. Enjoy. Alas, we are done. Now let's move on to cutting up our shallots. And might I say, this is one of the only two dishes that I can remember from previous times, or especially for this segment on YouTube, that I didn't use garlic in the dish whatsoever. The other one was for the Torta Tre Monte from San Marino. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't yet. Now this part is super simple. Just go ahead and drizzle the lobster tails, or the full lobster, with a little bit of olive oil. I cooked it at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. Or until they become red and juicy at an internal temp of about 165. Now in a pan, go ahead and heat up a couple tablespoons of butter. Once that's nice and melted, we'll go ahead and throw those shallots in there to get those cooked off and nice and translucent. And for those of you that did not know, Comoros is a small island nation just off the east coast of Africa. A little knowledge for you. Alright, let's go ahead and add a quarter cup of white wine. We'll add some vinegar to it. Get that stirred up, reduce the liquid by about 1/2. And now cut up some vanilla beans. I slice them just right in half, and then I kind of dig out the guts with the tip of the knife over the top of the sauce. Now once you've gutted your savory little vanilla bean here, just give it a nice stir. Add salt and pepper to taste. And now to this we are going to add another 5 tablespoons of butter, so we can start forming our vanilla buttery sauce that we're going to drizzle over the lobster whenever it's done. Now it's time to pull it off the heat, and we're going to go ahead and run it through a sieve. And I like to squish down on it quite a bit so we can get all our nice little juices out of there. So just squish, just like that. And there you have it, our fragrant lobster butter. This one's pretty simple. Just a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of oil on the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna mix our spinach in, pour a little bit of water, and let it steam for about 5 minutes until it becomes nice and tender. All right, here come our beautiful red lobster tails, fresh out of the oven and sizzling, looking amazing. Just gonna give a little bit of a tutorial just to show him how to effectively remove the shell out from the outside of the lobster tail. Go ahead and take a stab at it, buddy.
This absolutely sucks.
Well, just keep trying, man. You'll get it. Oh well, it's all good. I'll go ahead and finish them up. And while I'm doing that, I want to take this time to thank you all for your love and support on my channel. And if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. Now that I'm done digging out all that carcass meat, you know it's time to get this baby plated up. Start with some spinach, and then we're going to pull out the lobster, cut them into about 1-inch little cubes, and then we'll put that on top of our spinach, drizzle our vanilla buttery sauce, and garnish with some clover sprouts. And I'll catch all of you on the next one. Cheers, everybody.